This is Beaverville. Come on in.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
I'm like a dog in heat.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward ahead.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper, gang. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 12th day of March 2026. We got high wind warnings out there inside and outside the studio. Good morning, everybody. My name is Chris Hockey, and here we are on a Thursday, best day of the week. Tommy, Benzie, and a cast of thousands. Lots to get to, and lots of Vikings news and perhaps some breaking Vikings news throughout the day. So let's get her started. Here's John Caparulo with some comedy on a Thursday morning. Come on in. I'm glad you're here.
I always wish I could be one of those comics who tells jokes like about the president, but I don't know anything. People guilt trip me all the time. Did you see his speech? No. How could you miss that? I guess I got more channels than you do, because he wasn't on Nickelodeon. All right, I don't care. All right, I'm watching SpongeBob and I'm happy. All right, I don't care. People make things too complicated. Everybody does. I'm sick of people who read. Because you're just being difficult, you know? Like, you ever go to a movie, you like the movie, because it's a movie, somebody's always got to ruin it. The book's so much better than the movie. Shut up, nerd. All right, it's not better. There's a reason why they invented movies, because books suck, all right? Nobody likes to read. It's not 1852, we don't have to read anymore. But there's so much more to the story in the book. Well, I trust Tom Hanks to tell me all I need to know, all right? I don't care. Shut up.
I agree.
That's not a lot.
The finish line is waiting.
The Beezer.
Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
Power Trip Morning Show, Thursday, March 12th of 2026. I'm Corey Cove. That's Chris Hockey. That's Meat Sauce Paul Lambert. There's Zachary Halverson.
Should we have dropped the word T yesterday?
Probably.
Drop the word T?
Remember when Chad Daniels said T?
I don't know.
I thought about it, and then I said, it's not my license.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, what do you care?
I don't know.
I thought about that last night. I don't know why I was sitting. I do know why I was sitting on the toilet, but I was sitting there and I was thinking about things. And I was like, I wonder if I should have dropped that. I would have definitely dropped it back in my early days. But now I'm like,
who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah,
who cares?
Wasn't in my bucket.
Who cares?
Can I ask an FCC question?
The Hawk.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I would like to ask him and Zach and Corey. How come Pat McAfee can say the S word? Can we?
He's
Not
on
that
cable.
No, okay.
Well,
is that
I will
why?
say your guy Bernard and I for many years, and I heard they drop the S bomb all the time.
All the
over
time. Yeah, I was.
But yeah, no, Pat is not on the radio or on FCC license.
Can I ask you another question then?
Yeah.
Once you got the answer, Zacho Directo?
Yeah.
Can some podcasts play all the music they want?
Because what's the company? You might know this. Is it AS something or other?
ASCAP?
Yeah.
ASCAP and other, they pay the license. And
So you think, do you know which podcast I'm talking about? We talked about it yesterday. Do you think they're paying ASCAP?
that might be a permission forgiveness thing. Or just do it till the cease and desist. Or they lie about the, if the numbers are low enough, I can't imagine the fees are insanely high, but I'm just speculating at this point on that. So,
can I ask you another question?
Sure.
When is my belly going to feel better?
When's the last time it felt better?
Sunday morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't help you with that.
The Russians got me, Corey.
Yeah, it's over.
Sure of it.
I don't believe it.
You don't think so?
Nope, I don't believe the Russians are targeting you.
I feel like they're targeting me.
Think you just ate something weird, or
I think I have the stomach virus.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys, will you please share it with me so we're a team?
The stomach virus?
Yeah. I've lost 3 pounds in the last 24 hours.
Ooh,
That's
Does that
pretty
help?
good.
All liquid, if you know what I mean.
Every bit of it. Every gamble that I've taken, I've lost, if you know what I mean.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just say the laundry is stacking up in the old hockey household right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
greasy.
It's greasy.
I mean,
Yeah.
no offense. It shouldn't be laundry. It should be in the garbage.
Yeah.
You know, you would think he would learn and go to the bathroom knowing all that stuff, but Hawk just loves to gamble so damn much.
I have a problem.
It's
You
the
have an
only
issue.
way.
Yeah, it's a real problem because now it's something I enjoy, and I got some debt to make up. You know what I mean? I'm chasing it now.
Pooping your pants is your gambling now.
Something about that.
Yeah.
Opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Can I ask you guys an FCC question?
Sure.
Yeah.
Doesn't the FCC in general seem outdated? Like that made sense 30, 40, 50 years ago when we had a limited number of TV stations, a limited number of radio stations.
Yes.
That we couldn't all just be wild, wild west because the entire public got their information from a very small number of radio and TV stations. Now there's endless audio and video options. Endless, right? Millions and millions and millions of opportunities for podcast streams, shows, whatever.
Yeah.
So why are like 1% of it, not even one, way less than 1% of us monitored and regulated, but everybody else can do whatever they want?
Because we're using the airwaves.
I understand that, but I'm saying like it just feels outdated.
Yeah.
That like we can't say the S word now.
Yeah, well.
You know what I'm saying? It feels like that should have been like, well, cat's out of the bag. Just do what you want.
Correct. Just let it rip.
Right. You still, if you want the airwaves and you want this, you still have to do the weekly test and the emergency response.
Yeah.
You still got to go through that stuff, but in terms of actual content, just have at it and see what happens.
Get after it.
Like, don't you worry about what the Lord thinks?
Yeah.
Talking to me?
Who, me?
Because I do believe as each day goes by, we're closer and closer to this being controlled completely by. I'm going to close my mouth now. So y'all be careful is what I'm saying.
Well, we can say whatever we want for another 23 minutes.
You think it's bad now is what I'm saying.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We may all have to start the show with a prayer pretty soon if we're not careful. And, you know, you're not allowed to choose. You know what I mean?
Oh.
This is how we're going to start the show.
And also with you.
Right.
Is this some kind of meditation that Romo's doing there?
That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Was it Kurt Bills?
Nope.
Hey, did you know when you Google Kurt Bills, our show comes up?
Does it really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yep.
Not great if you're Kurt Bills.
No,
Probably not.
He's got to get that a lot now.
Who the hell is Kurt Bills?
I don't really know.
I mean, I would Google him, but then
Former
our show just
Speaker of
pops
the
up.
House of Minnesota.
Not my house.
What is he doing now? If he's former. Is he into sports gambling?
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's not our business now that he's not in public life.
It's a different Kurt Bills that we're talking about. Not that guy.
Yeah, not that guy. We're talking about a different
The
one.
guy I went to high school with.
Yeah.
We called him K-Bill.
Yeah, K-Bill.
Yeah, Curtis Enos. He
Yeah.
made a lot of money, so you
Yeah.
guys called him Kurt Bills.
Kurt
Brilliant.
with a lot of bills.
Yeah.
Dude,
Good pivot.
he hasn't been in office in 12 years.
Yeah, I think he was in office when Kreistad he was.
What could Pat have possibly been talking about
No idea.
to bring that name up?
God.
In
He had a bunch of them yesterday.
I didn't get to hear yesterday, damn it.
It was, every time he talks, I just feel like it's just for the button bar.
what? He hasn't done anything since 2013.
Sure he has.
publicly.
Yeah.
He's a successful man.
How could that have been brought up?
Should we do a welfare check?
Yeah. Should we ask, who are we asking about?
KB? K-Bills. Which we called him Duck because ducks have bills. And then we
Yeah.
called him D, and then we called him Mr. D, and then we called him the D.
Whoa.
Sorry, Lord.
I love that three of us were like, I wonder why Pat brought up Kurt Bills. And Zachary's like, I'm concerned for the well-being of Kurt Bills. Like, where has he been the last 12 years? What is he up to? Is he okay? No, that just means you're a good person. You're like, I hope he's okay.
I'm sorry if that's how it came across.
So you don't care how he is.
I really...
Yeah.
So you have no interest in what he's doing.
He's well, but
I think he's more confused.
No, I just can't believe Pat
said it.
Like in 20, because that would have been 25 or
but his job is politics. Like we bring up Jamarcus Russell once in a while.
Point. Good point. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And Jamocha Shakes.
Oh man, so
was
underrated.
Was it Martell Webster?
That's a great point.
The little dude.
So like a lot of times, like we've talked about in the past, where. Like my buddies and I, and this is a very common thing. You maybe have done it with your friends, Sauce. But
I did it with a couple of friends.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, well,
that's hot.
You're friends. You're trying things. You're getting to know each other.
You know, where you sit around and you just name old athletes, just random, just naming dudes is what we call it. It's awesome. You just sit there, you just Marcus Robinson.
You guys played a game called Naming Dudes?
No, this is a very common thing.
No.
100%. No, this is.
When?
Look it up. Among my generation, 20s, 30s, we will literally, you'll sit at the bar and you'll just name.
The goal is to be as obscure.
Yes, obscure.
Can I play it with you quickly?
Sure.
Do we alternate?
You just go whenever you want.
Okay. Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and I would do something like, Alex Goligoski or
Tom
something.
Brady.
Well, okay.
Am I good at this?
I'm more obscure than that.
Well, I think that's obscure.
Yeah.
Like,
Randy
Zach Halverson.
Dwayne Rollison or...
Sure. Alexander Ovechkin.
I would do Michael Bennett.
Josh Allen.
I would maybe go a little bit more out of the
Simone Biles.
Drew P. Wiener.
Kurt Bills.
Andre Agassi.
I don't understand this game.
Random.
I thought it was going to...
Who wins?
Drag ass.
There's no win. It's just a fun thing. But I bring it up because I wondered, do political people do that with old politicians? They just sit there. Just be like...
Pat Must was a senator, I believe, from Louisiana.
Yes.
Musty.
Oh, that's right. That's what they called him.
Dan Quayle.
Exactly. See, this is fun.
Sauce, you do one.
Ross Perot.
Hey, not bad, buddy.
Norm Coleman.
Scooter Butkus.
Oh, man.
Hey!
Speaking of butt kiss.
It's the lighting out there. The lighting is so nice.
It's so light, isn't it? It's so bright.
You think Kurt Bills has a hammer?
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, Zach, will you look something up for me?
Zach, look that up.
Sure. What do you want me
Does
to type
Kurt
in?
Bills have a 10-incher?
Yeah. It's not.
I have a buddy who wants to know.
Apparently, it's not a matter of public record.
Well, then he doesn't.
Whatever it was.
We don't know about Kurt Bills' hang down.
Hi, Tommy.
He has to have a hammer.
Now, why does he have to?
Most politicians do.
I
don't know
do
if
you
they
believe
do.
that's true?
Most politicians have big hang downs.
Why would you know that?
Because they have some confidence. They got some swagger to talk to the people. You know?
He's not wrong.
Well, Napoleon had a little thing.
Well, Creasle's a politician.
He's not wrong. That if you have confidence, you most likely have a big penis.
Correct.
That's why I'm so inconfident. Not even the right word.
Yeah. So that must mean Corey must have a 14-inch penis.
You know he does.
No. Corey, you do?
And Tommy has two words to say.
Is it Kurt Bills?
Tommy?
Prove
there it
is.
Well, Hogs Daddy, you grabbed it before, haven't you?
I have.
It saved his
my
life. Yeah.
Then they fell in love.
What started your politician's theory outside of the confidence? Is there anybody
some stuff
specific?
I'll tell you off air.
Oh.
I think I've already told you about it.
Is it about? Yeah, that's right.
I think I have told
think
you
about it. Think about it.
Think about it. This is an early story.
Think about it.
I got nothing.
Not about me, actually. Someone I know very, very well.
You don't have a thick hang down.
Very, 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 about as well as you could know somebody.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe you can't remember
I remember that.
Very related to this person.
Yeah.
I literally am blanking.
Really?
Yeah, maybe it's just early.
So is she.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't want to say it.
Okay.
No, yeah, I mean, I agree.
I agree.
Maybe I will.
Amazing hot rod.
Amazing hot rod.
Save it for the book.
Tommy, what's new, man?
Well, I missed you guys last week. I think Zach and I went to the same park. I was dying.
Brilliant.
Last week. Couldn't even talk. Sounded worse than Zach.
Yeah.
Same thing. And then Cess had the same stomach issues as Hogs Daddy. I think
is
a lot
that
of
right?
stuff's going around.
I'm sure she would love everybody to know that.
She's lost like 5 pounds too. She's jacked up.
I'm
She's
telling you, man, I know. It ain't worth it, but it's, I mean, I tell you what, I tried to take a walk around my neighborhood yesterday, and I had to make it a quick, light jog back to the house.
You just let it go, or what'd you do?
I made it back, but only barely. I mean, it was just.
Did you jog back with your cheeks clenched?
Loose?
I did, yeah.
Were you kind of like hopping?
Yeah. What'd you say?
When you played the juices loose.
Yeah. No, so like that's the worst I've ever been since I probably did have COVID, but it was like I was down bad. Couldn't even get off the couch. Awful.
Well, you watch Thrones?
Oh, Sess.
What did I watch?
You watch
I've been
Hard
watching Summer House, Southern Charm.
Droopy-eyed, armless children.
You watch Droopy-eyed, armless children?
Did you watch that?
Love is Blind reunion last night. That was
I'm
so good.
Did you watch Bill Zinfer?
I'm Bill Zinfer. I need Mewtwo. No, what have I been watching? Not much new.
I'm Brian Shook.
What was the last thing the Thrones finale? I didn't really like that much.
Really?
It's kind of slow.
It was definitely slow, but I think it was compared to episode 5.
Yeah, that's usually it.
Yeah.
You got to wrap it up, put a bow on it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
all the energy was in 5, and then
I saw Wuthering Heights.
How many times?
I saw it once.
Mm-hmm.
And can I say something? This is almost stealing something that you might think.
Yeah.
That's a little scary to say. But because of TV's so good now, I felt like you after the movie because I looked at Sess, I was like, that'd have been a way better limited series.
If it was like 8 episodes instead of just an hour and a half.
It was just 2.5 hours of Margot Robbie cheating on her husband with a stud horse, which wasn't bad. That was fine to watch.
Was he a politician, if you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, Jacob Elordi has to have a hang down. That guy is so good looking. But no,
Zach thinks he's hideous.
I don't think he's hideous. I just think he's overrated.
My God.
Zach, I've never ever wanted to that actually makes me physically angry.
I mean, look at his
go ahead.
The way his forehead kind of leans over his sunken in eyes.
Not everybody can look like you, Zach.
I'm just saying. He's an 8.
Oh my God.
Maybe a 9, but everybody calls him a perfect 10, and I'm like, he's not perfect 10.
He's a perfect 10.
Now, before we move on and debate the facial structure of Jacob Elordi, just remember that Zach is not a huge fan of Patrick Swayze's face.
Yeah, I mean,
so
it's almost frustrating to talk to him about it. Zach, that's so bad. Between calling Sutter Home famously a 6 one day, Elordi
never
an 8,
forgiven me for that.
No, he will never
and
forgive
Swayze
you.
not a 10.
Swayze,
those are so egregious.
He basically said Swayze's dead from the neck up.
It's so sad.
And that's
he's great from the neck down.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
And we're talking
it's peak
Swayze. Swayze, like Dirty Dancing and Point Break and Ghost Swayze.
Ghost, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Builders and Remodelers brings you the first segment of the Power Trip Morning Show. Thanks, Builders and Remodelers.
Thank you, Builders and Remodelers.
All right, we're officially on Kyler Murray watch because he's scheduled to visit the Vikings today. We'll have that covered all day here on the Fan. My guess is he signs today. I think everybody is assuming that he signs today, but we'll see. Ben Lieber joins in a little bit. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
I'm sorry.
No, go right ahead.
Hang out with Justin Guard, Meat Sauce, Max Parker, and Halvey at Hop House. Our Bracket Bash watch parties on March 19th and 20th. Catch the games and score giveaways like 65-inch TVs both days. All the details at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
This is great.
I heard that bar bangs, though. I heard it's really sick.
Oh, it is sweet.
Really cool.
I heard it's like a nice setup.
It's super cool, yeah.
Like, looks like a sports book type vibe without the betting.
Yeah, it's
sick.
Exactly
For now.
that, yeah.
For now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bet's coming down in the crunch time. You guys have been talking about it.
Right on the line. We just need one more state to legalize sports betting. Either way.
You know how you guys say, like, you agree to stuff and you hope you die by then? One of those things are coming pretty close. A little closer.
Which one? Gopher title? Is that next year?
It's 2028.
28.
So that's it all timed out for Drake Lindsay's senior year. So we'll see. We'll see.
What would I owe you? Like $5K?
$5K.
To your $1K, right?
Yeah, you guys got 5-1 odds, which is crazy.
It's a lot of Ks.
And then it'd be my 500 to Saucy's 1,000. So if the Gophs win, I get 6K.
So I gave you 5-1.
Yeah.
He gave you 2-1, and we did different
pretty good odds for a 10-year bet.
Nope.
You guys,
I got the better end of that deal.
I got folded over.
man.
You folded.
That was as bad as. That's the baddest. It's the worst I've ever done on here.
Yeah, but think about it. You're only going to lose. What did you say? 500 with him. So you're going to lose $1,500 over a 5-year bet.
10. It was like 8 years.
Oh, was it really?
When PJ got hired.
Who cares? That's
So
under $200 a year.
No, it was after 2019. It was after. Do you remember when we went 11-1? And I was just amped, or 11-2, and I was just like, oh yeah, we're winning the Natty. Maybe. Who knows? Darius, the whole squad.
No, it's weird. If somebody stopped time right now and said, Corey, if you give us some money, the right amount of money, I'll let the Gopher football team win the national title. And if somebody was like, would you pay $200 for that? I'd be like, that'd be fun. I'll give somebody $200 if the Gophers win the title. What about $1,000? I'd be like, I don't know. I could buy a poker tournament or something instead. 5,000, I'd be like, hard pass. I'd rather have the money.
Yeah.
And that's my squad. Pass. I went to the U. I'm a Gopher. I love the Gophers. I want to see them win. I'm not paying $5,000 to have them win a title.
Do you remember how I told you I got season tickets this year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sess is already out of town for a game, so you can cuddle up right next to me for a game this year for free. How about that?
I might do that.
Gotta be good.
Yeah.
Be so good.
Go to Manning's first.
Oh yeah.
Live the full Tommy experience.
We'll do the whole thing. Saucy and I will text the whole game.
Yep. Never see each other, but I'll be there with Scene Bear.
Yes, it's the best. And then we'll go through like M Club and we'll see all like the Gopher legends, and you'll like panic because you like the interview. Will
I'll go
out.
make out with Eric Sederholm in the parking lot.
Well,
I want the full Tommy experience.
Tommy can't stand up.
I just need a smoke now.
Tommy's fully torqued.
God, no, I'm telling you. And then you see Zach some games too. It's so fun. There's nothing like it. Take a ladle with a couple dudes. It's fantastic.
Excuse me?
Kiss Sederholm again.
Kiss Sederholm.
Take a ladle?
Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
Of what? Booze?
Whatever's in there.
I don't-
It's just, they just pour whatever they want in there.
I'm not doing that.
It's like Everclear and all that sort of stuff.
And then you hold it like this.
No.
And
I tried Everclear once. One time in my life. That'll be the last time I try
It's
Everclear.
the worst.
No, thank you.
It's the worst.
It's awful.
Yep.
But
No,
awful.
thank you.
You can see like Hazy and Hank and Greg Esslinger, who's like a Gopher legend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Matt Spaeth. All of them are walking
Dusty
around.
Mon.
They're all walking around. Dusty Mon. Bill Zimfer.
does Decker ever come home?
He sure
Calm
does.
down.
Okay, so I've met Eric like 3 or 4 times. Have I told you guys this story? And we're walking on the sidelines because I got Sess on the sidelines before a game. And then like it's like in high school when you're walking by your crush and you're in the opposite ends of the hallway. We're about 40 yards away from each other and we make eye contact. And I'm not kidding. I avoided eye contact the whole time, even though we met 3 or 4 times because I was so nervous because he looked that good. And then Jesse and all his kids are there. Like, it's just, it was overwhelming. That's one regret I think I have of a Gopher game, not saying hi to him again.
Who was more overwhelmed, you or Sess?
Well, yeah, the first time I met Seth, it was unbelievable because, like, we went to, like, he's if you don't call him a 10, we'll never talk again.
He's a 10, yeah.
But, like, first year Sess and I were dating, we went to like a gala or whatever, and like was like a Gopher football thing, and Eric was like the headliner being there, and she goes, "Can you like introduce me?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course, we're like best friends." I was crossing my fingers. He remembered who I was.
And meanwhile, you're like, "Please don't take her from me."
That, and then I had to like be like, "You played with my brother. It's good to see you." And I just totally look at him.
How did he overlap with Ed just 1 year?
Yeah, and then so he was a senior, Eddie's freshman year.
Okay.
And then, but now that I'm really good friends with like Weber and Hazy, they all live together. So like Weber and Hazy act like we're all old friends, and I'm still like so nervous around them.
Gotcha.
Look at him. The guy he was 19 years old, and he had a GQ model shoot in the Gopher locker room.
I know.
Legend.
I mean, it must have been a really rough 4 years.
Tough time.
At the University of Minnesota.
In the state of Minnesota, you're a bigger deal than all those guys you just mentioned.
Oh, Hogs Daddy.
It's true.
Thank you. No, I mean, well, it's the show. You guys are the best ever. But like, think of that. But my little guy self comes out, you know. And whenever I see a Gopher legend, I can't do anything about it. But like, think of Hazy, Decker, and Weber walking into Blarney's at like 10:30.
I mean,
you can't. What do you do?
Well, the rest of us might as well leave.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Might as well. Well, we're
Flash
calling
flood
it.
watch.
That was like when Sam Cassell would walk into Bellanote.
And yeah, and
Or
Rosie
Michael Ola with
And
candy.
the Candyman.
and Rosie and Lake didn't look up from their phones.
And Patrick Swayze just said, I might as well get the hell out of here.
Live that one.
Dead from the neck down.
Right.
Oh.
I wish I was around in your guys' era. 2 reasons at the bar era.
Go on.
1, smoking cigs inside of a bar.
Mm-hmm.
2, no cell phones in a bar. That would game changing. I wish that would have just, you could actually go up, play a set, play the hits, see what's going on without them pulling their phone out. That'd have been the dream.
Yeah, people actually talk to each other.
Yeah.
You had to. There was no other option.
There's no other option.
And you had
just
to
stare
get
at
that
the floor.
number or you never saw him again.
Think of that. God. That's all gone now.
Yeah.
That was, sad deal. That's why I had that brilliant app idea that I never told you guys about. I think I'd be a walking billionaire right now.
Is that the one where you're naked and you're...
What, is that the pass setting one?
Walking billionaire,
It's
front
the one
runner
where
for
you're
title of the
married and you hook up
podcast. A walking billionaire?
That might be a great State Fair t-shirt.
Hey, go back again. What's the idea for the app?
Should I say it? Who
cares?
No.
Unless you truly think you'll be a walking billionaire.
Right. I know. So it's I had like the whole thing. I was actually reading out to app developers the whole bit.
Well, if it's a serious idea, then don't say it on the air.
Say it.
I probably won't follow through with it though, so I might as well just tell you
I've done it so many times too.
It's called Check-In app.
Maybe do it after the break.
Okay, I'll tell you guys off air. See what you guys think.
All right.
You guys be my sharks. I'll give
It's
you
an
my pitch.
actual idea that you think you can make serious money on.
Yeah.
I don't think you should say it to the masses because somebody might steal it if they think it's a good idea.
Okay.
But we'll see. Tell us off, and we'll tell you. If all of us are like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, tell people. Who cares?
Yeah, if it's like backing up with your nuts hanging out.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, that got some legs. Don't worry about
that. Was not your best idea.
No.
Front page sports. After this, Tommy Olson's here. Ben Lieber in like 30. Power Trip Morning Show fan.
Join the meat sauce and Miller Lite at Wild Boar in Hopkins tonight from 5 to 7. Stop by for drink specials and games and register for a chance to win a spot in the Vikings Foundation Golf Tournament. The full details now at KFAN.com. Just make the keyword golf.
So, Chris, check this out. Tommy just gave us his Shark Tank-esque pitch for his idea. And you remember we said before the break, if it's just the dumbest idea of all time, we'll just tell the listeners when we get back. If it's good, we'll keep it off the air because we'll, as a panel, say like, no, dude, that's not that bad. Let's just keep it to yourself. So he pitched it to us. And it's not bad. We said keep it off the air.
It's not bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's not a terrible idea.
No.
Yeah, there's some ground to work there.
Yeah,
right?
there's
It's not
something
bad.
there.
Yeah.
And we were just saying, I don't know if it would have worked for Sauce in my generation, but for the old Tommy and Zach and younger crowd, I think it might work. I don't think it's the worst idea I've ever heard.
It's a good idea.
So we told Tommy to keep it off the air because we don't want somebody else to steal it.
Yeah.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
I mean,
I'm
I'd switch
glad you
the
didn't-
clientele, but
Right. How about let's add both genders? Not just the dude sitch, but not the worst idea in the world,
not
Tommy.
bad. Thank you.
That was a
No.
solid Shark Tank presentation.
Thank you.
Amazing hot rod.
Yeah,
Yep,
amazing hot
how
rod.
did you know the name?
So I was hoping for the listeners it was terrible so we could put it on the air
So
and
you
rip
just
it,
rip
but
it?
it actually is not even a joke
pretty
idea. It's a
hardcore.
solid business idea.
Thank you.
Well, just give them the pass set idea. We pay it off of that.
Yeah,
Tell
exactly.
them that idea again.
Yeah,
If I need some funding, that's how we're going to do it.
Oh,
But I understand the whole idea of you're like, I just don't think I'm going to follow through because the amount of work and capital it would take to pull off your idea that you just told us would be significant.
Yeah.
Because it would be a year probably of computer nerds developing an app and figuring out loopholes and safety guardrails and
Imagine.
privacy concerns. There would be some problems, but it would take a lot of money to even get it up and running.
Right.
And then how do you get it started? How do you get a groundswell of people to start participating?
These are all the questions I'm thinking about.
Which is why you're like, I'm never going to do
But
it.
man, it's a good idea.
Not terrible.
No,
It's not
it is a
terrible,
good
buddy.
idea, though, Tom.
All right. All right, let's do front page sports because we got some Viking stuff to talk about.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores. You can get a couple of 8.5-ounce Red Bulls, 2 for $6 or 3 for $8.50. Mix and match any flavors of Red Bull you want, including the new Spring Edition.
Good question.
Because it's almost spring.
Thanks, Max.
It's almost spring. It's March 12th.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we made it. You guys at St. Patrick's weekend.
Have you seen the forecast for the weekend?
Well, the weekend's valid. No, I haven't. Why? What is it?
it's not good. I got it right here.
It could get greasy.
Could it really?
Yeah, real bad. Let's see. Get ready for a wild stretch of weather in Minnesota starting Thursday night as the National Weather Service has issued a high wind watch for a large area. Accumulating snow could get whipped around by the strong winds through Friday morning. After Thursday, the storm system blows through. Attention turns to a weekend storm that could dump more than a foot of snow in Minnesota.
What? No, it's not.
Yeah. The entire southern half of Minnesota, including the Twin Cities, is under a high wind watch Thursday to Friday. Gust of 65 miles per hour in the metro, perhaps. HRRR model says that. And then National Weather Service prediction, forget about it. I don't care about that. Thursday, Friday, we already talked about that.
Really, Hogs Daddy?
Yeah, I'm telling you the truth.
But here's the light at the end of the tunnel, Tommy. So it looks like this weekend might get dicey with snow. Maybe as low as 15 for a high on Monday. So it's supposed to get colder again. But by next Thursday, back to 43. By next Friday, 52. Now, as we've learned from Zach and Belinda Jensen, a 10-day forecast is a little bit of a crapshoot.
Sure.
But if you look about a week and change out, it's going to be back in the high 40s or 50s by this time next week.
Yeah, and it'll be March Madness time. That's
so we might get snowed on this weekend, but it's not going to stay very long.
Yeah, we're fine.
Maybe a couple of days of hell, and then we're right back on the path to spring.
Good.
Yeah.
God, that'll be great.
Yep.
But perfect reason to stay inside and watch the Players tournament all weekend.
Sure is. And or go out and heavily drink because it's St. Patrick's weekend.
Or day 3 of the 2025 World Series of Poker main event for the 3rd time.
No one cares.
Kyler Murray is meeting with the Vikings today, but he did tell a whole bunch of the, I think maybe his agent told a bunch of the NFL reporters that Kyler's having Zoom meetings last night and today with 3 to 5 teams that he thinks have quarterback needs in 2027 and beyond. So is there a spot that's not necessarily a starter for 2026, but almost a guaranteed start for 27? Kyler at least wants to meet with teams and see what their plan is and see what they're thinking. But that's Zoom meetings. He's meeting in person with the Minnesota Vikings, and most people still are very, very sure that the rest of the meetings are just to go through the proper procedure, make sure you have all your bases covered, and then you sign with the Vikes. So today, he likely will sign today, but again, stranger things have happened. Who knows?
My impression of Kyler Murray on a Zoom meeting with the team. You ready? Yeah, no, I think it'd be great for you guys to sign me. I'd like to come play there. It'd be great. Yeah. No, I'm listening. Sure.
Brilliant.
What? No. I don't. The kids are playing something in the background. Oh, you're right. I don't have kids. They're different kids. Somebody else's kids.
Is he a gamer? Is that the thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
that's the bit.
Well-known thing. He's a gamer.
Yeah, that he has skipped, I think, film sessions or reading the playbook because he's playing Call of Duty or something.
But you can't blame him.
Yeah, what a good guy.
I had the Call of Duty last night.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Do you remember the Konami code?
Phone won't
Up,
stop.
down, left, right, A, B, select start.
What was that for?
So for games like Contra and stuff, there was a Konami code where basically you could get endless lives. I think you got 99 lives. Was it 99 lives in Contra?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was 99 lives, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That
game was
sick.
fun.
Do you remember Game Shark where you could buy that thing and like...
Yeah, remember Game Genie? Are you guys too young for that?
It was
Genie.
something
You would connect your cartridge to it and would basically give you anything
Everything you
want.
wanted. That was Game Shark too.
Maxx!
Oh my gosh, he's back.
Oh my God,
he
he's
made
alive!
Quickly on the Kyler Murray thing, the only team that I would watch out for is the Los Angeles Rams. It's in the division he knows. He's I would bet this is Matthew Stafford's last ride.
Oh, that's why he said 27. That's pretty good.
But I don't think I would guess he wants to play.
Nobody
cares.
cares. 27.
Nobody cares.
I agree. I agree.
Hey, speaking of nobody cares, Sauce.
Yeah.
The Deftones have an album called Saturday Night Wrist. A+. It's a slammer.
I doubt it.
They have an instrumental track on that album called UUDDLRLRAB Select Start.
They get it.
They get it.
No,
That's
they don't.
brilliant.
Yeah, they do.
That's brilliant.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
They have a title of a song that's the Konami code.
That's brilliant.
They get it.
What was the do you remember the blood code for was it the Super Nintendo version of Mortal Kombat?
No.
It'd make it more gory.
No, but one of them didn't have blood in it.
Yeah, the Super Nintendo, because Sega Genesis had the blood.
Yeah, Sega didn't care.
Cacabb.
Yeah. God, that's cool. Something that 25 years ago I could have told you in 2 seconds.
I know.
Now I'm like,
again, this is something that you guys will never understand how awesome it was. But when one of your friends found out like what the code was to get Al Gore on NBA Jam, you're like, you know how to be Bill Clinton? How do you do that?
You can be the Bulls mascot?
It's the second Bill Clinton mentioned in the show.
Fair enough.
But you remember Blitz when you could go and like
I don't think I ever really played Blitz.
Blitz, you could get like infinite turbo and then play with big heads and all that stuff. That was the best. I remember all those codes: up, down, left, right, like all that stuff.
Yeah. Codes were the best. Now it seems like at some point video games moved away from codes to Easter eggs, right? It's like games like Red Dead or Grand Theft. It's all about these really secret, like hidden
like
missions or exactly.
Yeah.
It's just Easter eggs to be found is more kind of trendy than just codes. I don't even know if codes are still a thing.
Is it true that Red Dead 3 is in like pre-production? Did I see
believe that's the case, which means it'll be out somewhere in the 2053 range.
You know what, though? I got something to live for.
Yeah.
Let's roll.
Yeah. God, the second one is so good.
You've never done the Grand Theft Auto angle, correct?
No, I've played it for sure, but I wasn't into it like Red Dead.
I mean, I think, because you're going to rip the Band-Aid off on this one, right? GTA 6?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're going to have your mind blown, because GTA 5, for me, hit just as hard as Red Dead 2. It's just perfect games. Zach, your hands up.
Bad news. They just announced that Red Dead 3 has been pushed back to 2055.
No.
They're having
in the
issues.
last 30 seconds?
55?
They're having issues, apparently,
I
with
don't have another 30 years for this crap.
with the bathtub animation. They're not.
Well, that's the only reason for Hawk to play it.
All right, so this is now the PlayStation 15, not the PlayStation 14.
Yes, the 15.
Damn it.
If I was smart, I would just learn to code and then make my own Red Dead 3 before I die.
And what would your character do in the game?
Amazing. Hot box.
You'd get a lot of baths.
Yeah.
It's the first mission of the game.
That was so fun when we discovered that. Hawk and I would just go to Valentine and get our Johnsons knocked around in the video game.
Yeah. You got to get it where you can.
Yeah, you got to get a Sudsy HJ.
That's right.
Yeah.
Could you do any more, or is that it?
That was it.
But you saw her reach her hand down in the bubbles. You're like, okay, let's go.
No, but in Grand Theft 5, you can go to strip clubs and hook up with hookers and stuff.
But you don't see it.
No.
You can just watch porn, Tommy.
Yeah. No, I know, but I'm thinking like 7th, 8th grade me when I was playing GTA 3 and...
God of War, you could have a threesome. It was a mandatory thing in God of War. You had to have a threesome to like get past the level. Yeah.
Is that right?
And you saw it. Yeah, it was sweet.
It was sweet.
Yes. Thomas, you ever, like, speaking of porn, do you ever watch, like, Velma from Scooby get her cheeks slapped?
He's trying to
Velma?
He's trying to see if anyone else did in the past week and a half like he did.
No, see, think about it. Daphne's the smoke show from Scooby, but Chris likes shorter girls with glasses.
Is that Velma? That's the one.
Velma's the one that does the numbers on all the sites. Nobody's dressed as Daphne.
That's right. And when she removes that sweater, you're like, my God, there's goblins in there.
You love masturbation.
Don't we all know?
You don't know where the line is.
That's a correct term.
I don't do that.
cares?
That's disgusting.
That's a scientific term.
Earned.
I didn't say cranking it.
Hi.
Yeah, there's hockey, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm actually the Velma stuff.
Oh, yeah.
My gosh.
It does numbers.
Velma cosplay? Come on.
Velma's a woman.
Velma Cosby?
No.
Do you know what her actual last name is?
Hawk does.
Dim cheeks?
Very close.
No. What does it start with?
D.
I don't remember.
It's Dinkley.
Velma Dinkley? I don't think I've ever known that.
I don't think I knew that either.
You imagine if the first 30 minutes and like FCC is not listening, if we could just let it rip. How great that'd be. Swearing, how much, I think how more funny this would be.
Oh, yeah.
Just dropping an F-bomb. God, it'd be great.
God, yeah.
Sound like that show that we got canceled. How great that was.
The fourth hour in Vegas.
It was 80 conversations.
I'd like to go back to that moment again. I'd like to go back to that moment again. I really would. If I had a time machine,
that
I'd
was
go back
fun.
there.
It was super fun. We had 8 microphones and they were all being used at the same time.
We were hammered.
Oh, yeah. We went from straight to hammered and like, geez Louise.
Straight to Hammered. Been there, brother.
Yeah, that's Tommy's autobiography.
If you're like, hey, I never heard that before they pulled it forever, I don't know what that sounds like. Just wait until a Power Trip Best of and Fox Sports Radio goes right over the top of the Power Trip Morning Show for like an hour and a half before anybody recognizes it. That's exactly
spot on
what that fourth hour sounded like.
Yeah.
Cor, I have not laughed as hard as I've laughed than when they played you in South Padre this week. Holy hell.
Oh, the Daytona soundbite? That was Daytona.
I've totally forgot about that. Like your baby voice. That's so funny.
Yeah.
It's great.
I think I've been that drunk about 5 times in the last 20 years.
Yeah. One of them, you were asking foreigners if they knew who Carl Anthony Towns was.
True story. That was in England.
Yeah, England.
Remember at the hot tub where you told all those people you'd never see him again? You couldn't believe it.
Yep. I was like,
freaked out?
this is our moment, man. We're never going to see each other again, and that's okay.
And
I was
were
being
so
profound.
sick of you.
I would love to see this version.
Friendsgiving in my neighborhood a couple years ago, I was trying to order smelling salts and apparently played air guitar with an actual guitar that was not plugged in. And I have no memory of that.
I've been saying for years, all I want to do is see Corey drunk.
Were K-pop in the tongue there? Your neighbors?
They were. By the way, I should also mention, I unsuccessfully tried to buy smelling salts for like 20 minutes, according to the people at the party. They said I was on Amazon struggling to order them, and I never actually got them.
I think you were trying to buy bath salts.
I don't know.
Yeah. What were you drinking?
We were playing Flip Cup.
Numbered 40 hands.
Yeah.
They were doing it with beer. I was doing it with Keeper's Heart.
Jesus.
Think about that.
My God.
You went in.
Oh, I went all in.
God.
I was obliterated.
You're due, right? You gotta be due.
Yeah, you're due. It's
No,
back up.
Congratulations.
He got a little hammered with us in Dublin. I just think that it was overshadowed by someone else getting super hammered that night.
Fair.
Oh.
Me.
Oh,
Was that the night that
Yeah.
you threw up and
he
crapped
almost
everywhere
died.
and almost died in the same
Oh,
room?
yeah.
As Zach?
It was like The Exorcist. I was throwing up black.
I was like,
it was coming out all sides.
Why don't you share the room with Max? Okay. And then there it went.
And then he projectile vomited everywhere.
Yeah.
Great night.
Greasy.
Yep. What Really Matters is next. More with Tommy Olson. Ben Lieber should be here in like 10 minutes. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Hey, welcome back. Power Trip Morning Show. Here we go. Time for What Really Matters.
That's what really matters, right?
That's right.
Brought to you by OVO LASIK and Lens. Go get LASIK and change your life with OVO. Thanks, Dr. David Whiting and Dr. Mark Lovenoff. OVOI.com. Here we go. So, hey, that was a little bit of a surprise. The Vikings agreed to a revised contract with running back Aaron Jones. So
Nice.
We all knew he was going to get cut because we heard that a couple of weeks ago. He was going to get released on the first day of the new year unless they could facilitate a trade. But they said, how about you take a lower salary and come back? And he's like, that's cool. So now it's $5.5 million. I think $5 million is guaranteed. 31 years old, 7 seasons with the Packers, 2 with the Vikings, but he's coming back in a revised deal.
I thought at the beginning that he would stay.
You did say that. You said it's going to be tough for them to let him go.
You said he's a locker room guy? How
He's a locker room guy. Absolutely.
The guy? They love him.
So here's my question, right? If the Travis Etienne rumors were true, that the Vikings swung pretty big, but he ended up going even bigger and then went to his home state of Louisiana and the Saints. So if they truly did go big for Travis Etienne, and now you on roster have Jordan Mason and Aaron Jones again, I don't think that completely eliminates the idea of trading up for Jeremiah Love. If you no pun intended, if you love him, Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason don't stop you from doing that. It's not like you just spent 15 a year on ETN and now you have no need for Jeremiah Love.
Chester Taylor didn't stop you from taking Adrian.
Exactly. So no offense to Jordan Mason and Aaron Jones, but if there's somebody like that and you think he's a game changer.
What about the local kid from Nebraska?
Emmett
Johnson.
I
keep hearing a lot of things about him.
Yeah.
What do you think of him, Thomas?
Well, does it come down to him or Love? Is that what we're talking about?
Well, yeah. Love would be a top 10 pick. Yeah. Johnson would be like a third-ish rounder guy.
Yeah, he had a great season. Other than him playing right now, like the past season, I think he looked good. Not as good as Love, obviously, but I'm fixated on Love. I think he's worth everything. I don't know. I don't have as a bold take about
Emmett Johnson.
I don't know as much about
I've
him.
heard things.
Yeah.
Well, that's good then.
Yeah, I've heard that we like him.
So if we don't get Jeremiah, maybe get him later. That'd be awesome.
You don't have to give much up because we have more than one need.
Yep.
That'd be cool.
What really matters, though, is this.
So Max made it back.
He made it back.
Maxo.
What's up, guys?
You were planning on going where they're bombing right now. Did you go?
Yeah, no, I narrowly missed it. A pretty great time for you, boy, to pick a Middle East vacation right on the onset of World War III. But I was in Turkey and Istanbul, and I was set to go to Dubai right after, India after that, and Oman. And literally the day that I was supposed to leave was the day that the war started. It was pretty crazy. I was just telling Hawk off the air, like it's a crazy butterfly effect situation because I do everything pretty much last minute on all my trips. I don't really like book a whole lot of stuff ahead of time, plane tickets and whatnot. So my friend that works for the airline was going to meet up with me. He hit his head at work. He's never gotten injured at work ever before. Hit his head at work, had to get stitches. So he wasn't going to be in Dubai at the time that we had originally planned. So I was supposed to be in Dubai, like leave like mid-morning, like early afternoon. And if I had went on that flight, I'd have been stuck there. I mean, maybe till this day right now. But because he hit his head, he had to get the stitches out. We didn't end up going. So I was like, okay, I'll take the later flight. And then I booked the place. I ate breakfast, took a shower, and then the war had already started basically. Wow. And the place that we booked was on the beach right by where the missiles hit. And I'm not trying to like over dramatize it like I was going to get hit by a missile or anything like that, but like it's literally right by where the missiles hit where our place was. So it just narrowly avoided it. And that pretty much cooked the entire trip after that because I couldn't really get to India because I mean, I could have rerouted, but it was almost impossible for any Indian flights to go west because all of the airspaces were shut down. Dubai, Saudi, Oman were all shut down and everything. And then so it pretty much just effed up the whole rest of the trip, and I had to reroute on the fly right there because I was literally I was hours away from leaving to Dubai.
So then, what was your path back?
I just ended up going over to Europe because I was just like, all right, I'll just get away from all this stuff because I really, really, really wanted to go to India and stay in that Middle East region and experience all that culture, especially during Ramadan. I think it would have been a really unique time. To be in Oman and Dubai and everything, but it was just like, it wasn't feasible and I didn't want to end up getting stuck over there and everything. So I ended up, kind of having a whirlwind crazy trip after that. Went to Munich, Germany, Zurich, Switzerland, Porto, Portugal, and then, Gdansk, Poland. So.
Wow.
Yeah, all said and done with the layovers and everything, it was 10 countries in 14 days.
Jeez.
What?
Yeah. Your boy was moving. Slater Globetrotter out here, but it was, and it was still cool, but it just like, I obviously had to I went from, thinking I was going to India to me and my boy being like, should we go to Liechtenstein? Like it was a totally different trip than what I had in my mind. But, boo-hoo me, I still got to go to Zurich, Switzerland and Porto, Portugal.
What was the best spot on the trip?
It was Turkey. It was Turkey for sure. Istanbul was amazing. Everybody you meet there feels like an old friend that you've known for years. Like they're the nicest people in the world. And it was so funny because so many people there asked me if my hair, they always said, is it original? Because, so many people go there for the hair surgeries.
Oh, sure.
That they're they kept asking me, is it original? Is it original? I'm like, yeah, this is me. And a couple of guys were like, nah. And I'm like, wait, who's out here walking around with hand-me-down afros in Istanbul? Like these secondhand afros. But literally, like, people will just invite you into their house. They'll give you free tea, free sweets, free everything. Like, and, it's a country of like DIY. Like everybody does their own thing and puts their own spin on it. It's a country of hustlers, but they're not trying to hustle you.
Yeah.
Like I've been some places where people are hustling and, the conditions kind of call for that, but they're trying to, kind of cheat you out of a couple bucks. But in Istanbul, it's not like that. They're hustling, but they're not trying to like cheat you out of anything. And they're giving you all types of free stuff and just showing so much love. Like literally every single person I met there felt like somebody that I had known for years. It was really cool and just a complete unique mix of all different types of cultures.
Good morning, Ben Lieber. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good.
Ben Lieber, Tommy Olson, Zach Halverson, Chris Hockey, Max Fuller. Mm-hmm. Does Sauce have any chance at the original name of Istanbul, Turkey?
Yes.
Oh, look at Chris with a quick level of confidence.
Well, just because of the little ditty, the little song.
Right, the song. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Not a chance in hell. What are we even talking about?
Okay, so Hawk, I think though, I don't know if they still use it because you and I are just slightly older than him.
Yeah,
I know that the song exists, but I don't know the song. I never sang that song in school.
I don't really know the song either. I just know how the lyrics.
Right.
Yeah, right.
I think he knows it. I think he knows.
So there's 3 yeses, 1 hell no. Zach?
Maybe. And also, is Lieber's mic really low?
It is weird, yeah.
It is low. It sounds low in my own headset.
There you go.
There we go. Okay.
Is that better?
That's better.
There you go, baby.
Yeah, he's got it.
Sauce?
0 point.
Thank you. What are they talking about?
No idea.
I have no idea what you know.
What are they talking about?
I don't know a thing about Turkey at all.
Istanbul, not Constantinople. Was Istanbul,
No
not
idea.
Constantinople.
Okay.
No
A couple
idea.
of nerds singing.
No idea. I have heard
chance in hell.
I have heard it's stunning, like Maxo said. I've heard it's outstanding.
What's the food like?
Oh man, it's delicious. It's super cheap. I mean, they got all types of kebab. Oh yeah, the salt.
Did you find the salt bay?
He actually has. Like at first, I saw one of his restaurants, and I was like, "Well, that's super random." Then I saw a bunch, and I'm like, "Oh, he must be from here." Like I didn't even realize. Yeah, he's got a whole bunch of chain restaurants
Where the video started
out there. Yeah,
He's original. He's from
where he
Turkey.
did that the olive steak or whatever.
yeah.
God, that's cool.
What are we talking about?
The Salt Bay guy. You remember the guy that did this thing with the salt? Yeah, he's from out there. So he's got a bunch of, and it's literally called #Salt Bay is the name of the restaurant. Yeah. So, but the food is delicious, man. All types of kebab, all types of like really cool. Like the Turkish breakfast was just, I mean, it's humongous and it's all different kinds of things. And it's literally like some places are a mix of cultures, but each culture kind of still remains their own. But this is like a mix of things that turns into a whole brand new thing at the same time. So
cool, man.
It was really cool.
Have you been to Georgia?
No, not yet. But they had a lot of Georgian people out there that were doing like the Georgian dances and everything, and there was Georgian bakeries and stuff. So I got a little taste of it, but I haven't had a chance to go yet.
So I have a cousin that I don't know how she does it, but she travels kind of like you do, but she does it like almost more full time, and I'm not even sure what her job is. Like her and her boyfriend literally just like I see posts all the time. They're all over the world. And I think they just like scrape by teaching here and there and whatever, right?
That's a good way to do it.
And from what I understand, her favorite country in Europe and that whole region is Georgia.
I've heard nothing but good things. Like everybody that I know that's been there said it's a lot of fun. The people are super welcoming, and it's like just gorgeous scenery.
The if you just Google the Georgian landscape, she's like it's the most incredible place you've ever seen, and just everything that you're saying. People are nice. It's super affordable.
Paul, let me stop you there, Paul. This is not where Atlanta is. This is a different place. It's a country.
I'm not making this up. This is not something I would make up just for effect. I remember like 20 years ago, I saw Georgia had been attacked, and I texted my friend who's in the military, big captain. I said, "What do we do now that Georgia's under attack?" He was not pleased. I did not know that was
an actual country,
an area.
Yeah,
I remember.
Yep. Yeah. I didn't know that. Sorry.
No chance in hell.
No chance.
I just love how Tommy was so sure.
Yeah. No,
there's no way.
A bunch of nerds talking about
a bunch of nerds. It'd be cool if they did make it to like the Olympics of Georgia and they like leaned into the Bulldogs and they were all the dogs.
They had Kirby Smart walk them out.
Michael Vick's on the team.
Yeah.
It was so sick.
I remember.
They have a Magic City night.
Correct. Now we're talking.
More with Ben Lieber, more with What Really Matters after this Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
It's back. The KFAN Bracket Challenge has returned. Hit the contest page now and enter your bracket. First place will win $2,000 and a 65-inch TV. Plus, a perfect bracket could score you $1 million. Time is ticking. Submit today, KFAN.com. Keyword contest driven by Dave Smith Motors, America's only national car dealer.
How do you submit your bracket before the bracket's out?
Man, I just read what's on the screen.
I mean, I would love to submit my bracket, but it doesn't exist yet.
Contest.
Whoa.
Are we doing core versus 4? We should probably do that.
Of course, yeah.
Hey, Thomas.
Yeah.
Can you check the numbers before we leave so I can have enough cash to cover my side?
I'm Googling the policy on this, by the way.
Please do.
My God.
Please do.
We're looking for some clarification on policies.
Yeah, we need to know.
For Vegas trips.
Got to know where it's at.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we get back into what really matters in scores and stats and Vikings news, because there's a whole bunch of stuff.
Heck yeah, man.
Vikings related, tons. And of course, today might even be bigger if we have a new quarterback. But before that, Benjamin, your co-host on Twin Cities Live, the great Elizabeth Reese.
Mm-hmm.
I texted her last night, and her and I text and talk more than people.
Oh, I know.
Duh. And I'm like, I'm so jealous of you right now. Conan's my all-time GOAT. He's my idol. You lucky bastard. Because she got a chance to interview Conan O'Brien yesterday.
Actually?
Because Conan's hosting the Oscars, and that's on
ABC.
Yes.
Sick.
So Conan's doing the media tour, and according to Twin Cities Live, she got to interview him, and you had another conflict, so you didn't get to be a part of it, correct?
Correct.
Damn it. It's the GOAT, man. It's Conan.
So it came down the pipe just last week, and I had to shoot yesterday out in Maple Plain.
Not that kind of pipe, Tommy.
I didn't say a thing.
You were in the plane?
Is it okay? Side quest. Is it pike or pipe? I've heard
Mikey
both.
says pike.
I think you could say either.
I'm pretty sure it's Pike.
It's pike.
What Hank
says
The pipe's fine, though, too. I think both are applicable. Both
so
make
what's
sense.
the pike? Just like a
That's a city.
It's a
street.
fish.
It's a road.
it's like a, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I feel
road.
like it's all like a waterway.
But coming down the pipe
It's an actual road, though.
makes it sound like something's flowing your way as well. I
Okay.
think both
All right,
metaphors
sounds-
make
Either way.
sense.
Either way's fine.
All right. Anyway, the ask came out last week. I couldn't. I couldn't do it because I had to shoot yesterday. So anyway, she recorded it, and these things are super quick. They're normally like 6 or 8 minutes.
That's
long.
the worst part.
Yeah.
Is you feel like it's just procedural.
It is. Yeah.
Yep.
And so she got like 10 minutes with him because he was the first interview of the day that he had lined up, and I watched it. He was in a great mood. He was super funny. There's everything about him, and I'm such a huge fan, just like you are. I know that he leans into his look. He leans into his hair. He's very self-deprecating, but like everything, the way he says everything, just with his facial expressions, are just funny.
Yeah, he's super smart. But you guys joked on the show yesterday that Elizabeth had invited him over to stay over when, like, if you ever come to Minneapolis, stay at my house. Well, we'll make a guest room and it'll be fun. You can help feed the chickens and all this kind of stuff. Don't forget, he has travel shows, and he has a bit on his podcast called Conan O'Brien Needs a Fan. And that's essentially how the travel show starts. He'll talk to people all over the world, and somebody will tell them about their daily life and what they do for work and what their culture is like. And then he essentially shows up at their door and hangs with them all over the world. So I don't know if Twin Cities suburb is on his list of, quote, travel places for an HBO show. I don't know where Elizabeth lives, but whatever. I don't think he's going to the suburbs, but she made it sound like he's never coming. It's like, well, that's exactly what Conan does, though, is say that might be a funny bit. And he shows up all over the world.
Well, that is the funny thing. And I mentioned this on the show. When you watch the clip, towards the end of them kind of bantering back and forth about, she's like, yeah, you can stay at my place. She's like, I do have a fancy coffee maker. I can make you like a really good coffee. The way that his tone sort of changed at the end of it, and it almost sounded sincere. It almost sounded like, yeah, I will see you.
I don't think it's 0%. It's probably 0.1, but with him, it's not 0. He might, if he comes up with a bit, he'd be willing to show up.
Yeah, I would be, you and I would probably stalk her, and like we would show up at the house.
It's going to be one of those like, you know how like once in a while like a 25-year-old ends up on a high school football team because they just say that they're 18? Like Elizabeth's kid Frankie's out the door, and I'm going to be Frankie.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Like Jay's going to tuck me into bed, and I'm going to pretend to be the son for 24 hours because I'm hanging him with Conan for sure. I'll dress up as a chicken. He can feed me.
I will stay up and I will do whatever. If she sends a text and says, oh my God, Conan's actually here, I am dropping everything and going.
Yep, same.
Now, I had an invite to go sit and listen to Prince in his place, one night. No, don't want to go, right? Passed up that opportunity. Private showing. He was going to sing in a studio. But Conan.
Think about it. One of the all-time greats playing music, Prince.
Yeah.
or Conan drinking coffee and feeding chickens?
I'm in.
And you want to watch him drink coffee?
Yeah, I want to hang with
I
Conan.
get it, man. I get it. Anyway, good for you, Elizabeth. You got
A boy
to
can
talk
dream,
to
Corey.
Conan O'Brien.
That's sweet.
That'd be
Good
that
for
would be
Elizabeth. Cool. Oh, man. I mean, if Conan wants to promote the Oscars, he could come on the Power Trip today.
That's
or
pretty
tomorrow.
cool, but just hang around during the next break and hear what Tommy's proposal for Vegas is.
Yeah, it's very similar.
It's good.
There's a bet involved.
I'm not saying it's better than yours.
Yeah, the chicken might. Yeah,
The chicken might be involved?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Something's being fed.
There'll be no chicks involved.
Oh, okay. All right, let's do more of what really matters. Scores and stats around the world of sports, and in between, Chris will change your life with something else. Ben, the Vikings announced a post-June 1 release of Harrison Smith. However, it's not over yet because the Vikings aren't necessarily uninterested. It all just comes down to whether or not Harrison Smith retires. So this is procedural just in case a decision is still pending because they can't wait forever. He has to make a decision. But if he doesn't want to retire, there is still a path where he could be back on the squad.
Yeah,
But as of now, he's released post-June 1.
Either way, he's got an open invitation to come back to the Vikings no matter what. Whether they designate something or not, whether he just flat out retires, he could retire today, and whatever happens with his contract, he could come back in week 8 and be like, "Hey, I want to come back and play and finish out the rest of the season." They'd be like, "Yeah, open arms, come on back, whatever it takes." So, yeah, whatever they want to like put on a piece of paper, it doesn't matter. Like if he wants to come back, he's back.
Pretty cool. What
And
really
that's-
matters,
and I was going to say, and I would say that's regardless of what they do for the draft.
Right.
And they go out and get any one of these top safeties in the draft. It doesn't matter. They'll bring Harrison back.
Hell yeah.
What really matters, though, is this.
I've been waiting a couple of weeks, Max.
Yeah? What's that?
The last 20 minutes of Hamnet
Oh, man.
is...
Dog.
I've never seen acting that good in my life. This lady should win every award that they give for acting to anybody, and directing, even though she didn't direct it, give it that too.
100%.
I've never cared about Shakespeare as much as I cared about that scene at the end of that film, and to watch her face. She doesn't say 8 words for the last 20 minutes. Her face tells a story that breaks you in half. I can't tell you. I've watched it twice now because of the end of that movie, guys.
What is it?
It's Hamnet, which is Hamlet. It's the story of Shakespeare and his wife and their kids. I won't give you any more than that, but I swear to you guys, the last 20 minutes of that film is the greatest acting performance I've ever seen. Yeah. And she says maybe 8 words.
No, this website, Odds Checker, has Jesse Buckley at minus 4,000, which means you have to bet $4,000 to win 100.
Yeah.
She's that much of a lock to win Best Actress.
She should be. I was saying to Hawk, if they had a category that was both men and women, she would still be minus 4,000. That was the best acting performance of the year, of one of the best acting performances of the decade, one of the best acting performances of all time. Immediately after seeing the movie, I couldn't even talk about the scene.
I'm getting choked up right now
without crying again. Like it is. Hockey is the word transformative. It is transformative. It's before. There's a before you see that scene, and there's an after you see that scene. It has so much gravity and emotional weight to it, and especially being a parent, it just oh my gosh, man, it holds that much more weight. And almost every movie this year that's nominated for the Oscars has something to do with parenthood. But Hamnet was just absolutely incredible, and her performance is just so powerful that Shakespeare is a side character in the show, in the movie,
and that to be or not to be, right? That's Hamlet, right?
Yeah,
and we had to learn that in high school and say it in front of the class, right? I've never been moved because I never understood it, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then you watch it, that scene, and you're like, oh my God, it's about the fact that you can't communicate that kind of emotion unless you're doing it with art. There's no other way to do it.
Yeah.
Whether it be music or paintings or pictures or a play or whatever. That's the only way to communicate that kind of gut-wrenching hurt.
100%.
Oh, my God.
Similar to Sing Sing last year, just like perfectly encapsulates like what art means to humanity. Like it is a uniquely human thing, and it can be so powerful and so transformative in so many different ways for so many different people across time. And it is so incredible. I cannot encourage anybody and everybody out there to watch it enough. Like it is such an incredible movie.
And I'm gonna tell you guys, like, you could literally watch the last 20 minutes and still feel what we're feeling. I guarantee that.
Yeah.
But watching the build up and what happens and why they get to that spot, and when she walks into the Globe Theater,
oh my God,
you just can't believe from that moment on. It's like, yeah, I don't know that I took more than 5 breaths for the last 20 minutes of that film.
No, seriously. Like you're sitting on the edge of your seat in a totally different way, not because of its action or because it's horror, but just because the drama and the powerful emotion is literally lifting you off of your seat. You're levitating.
I hope the fact that he's saying this gets you guys to watch it. And not because I know if it were just me, you guys would be rolling your eyes right now. But Ben, I'm telling you, man, watch it someplace quiet, because if you watch it on a plane, especially being up at 30,000 feet, you'll have to be helped off the plane.
It's one of those ones where, I was like yelling to the theater guy, like, keep the lights down. Keep the lights down.
Right, man.
Your boy's not ready yet.
What?
Yeah.
Like so this is maybe one of the best recommendations I've ever heard for any one movie, and I had no desire to watch Hamnet.
I know.
Zero. And I'm aware of it because we've talked about it on Twin Cities Live.
I'm sure, yeah.
And I'm like, it doesn't seem like it's for me. But you guys have changed my opinion.
Knowing that there was a good chance that Maxx would be back today, and the fact that I couldn't leave the house without poop on my pants. I watched it again last night. And I'm telling you, that woman's face, man.
Yeah.
That woman's face.
Give her all the awards, all the future roles, everything. But that is going to be her magnum opus for the rest of her life. That is something
when they
that
all reach out.
when they that scene when they're reaching out. I mean, it's like I
can't wait for you guys to see it.
I found myself reaching out to the screen myself. Like it was just, oh my gosh, it's so incredibly powerful.
Sauce, by the way, magnum opus is not a transformer. I know you were going to ask. Put your hand down.
No, I wasn't.
The former Viking defensive tackle Javon Hargrave, who was released yesterday by the Minnesota Vikings, officially signed a 2-year, $23 million deal with the Packers. Ben, $13 million in the first year. He officially was released yesterday. He had Jonathan Gannon, who's now the DC in Green Bay. He had him in Philly. Wow. So that's one of those bits where he's like, nope, I know Hargrave. I like Hargrave. I can make it work. So, your thoughts?
I mean, good for him. It seems like kind of an outrageous number based on his performance with us last year. But again, some guys perform better in certain schemes. And based on his social media and the things that he's alluded to, like it didn't seem like after he got into this scheme that he thought it was a very good scheme for him and guys like him to get to the quarterback. That could be true, could not be true. Redmond got to the quarterback and essentially played the same position, but whatever. I will say this. I wish him all the best. Have no reason not to wish him all the best. And if you haven't seen his son in the back seat getting told that they're going to Green Bay, it is the cutest.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my God. Like really? It's adorable because his wife basically just like turns around and says like, hey, basically, your daddy signed with a new team. Can you guess? And she gives him a hint. And like the expression on his face when he realizes it's Green Bay, he's like, we're going to be going to Green Bay, the Packers. He's like, let's go. He said something like, I needed this today or something like that.
Well, yeah, he just watched Hamnet the night before.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. It is like
an Optimus Prime.
Yeah, it's a really, really cute video that I think it is
Awesome.
worth watching. So wish him all the best.
Good to hear. What really matters, though, is this.
There's, as you guys know, there's always some things going on in Pixar films that are in the background that you don't notice unless you see something like the story I'm reading right now. In the movie Inside Out, in the background of one of the scenes, there's a Finding Nemo board game.
Oh, brilliant.
God, that's great.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Don't you love that stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, I love all the stuff when the Lion King stuff came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit more wholesome these days.
Yeah, it's a little more
Easter eggs.
Yeah, the Easter eggs in that one was like, what?
The cloud is shaped like what now?
Yeah. They say what in the background?
Yeah.
Trying to find this image here, this board game in the background. Let's check this out. Oh, yeah, there it is.
There it is, yep.
All right. It's a game called Find Me, and it's a picture of Nemo.
Heard the new one's pretty good. Hoppers.
Yeah, really good reviews.
Oh, yeah, it's got really good reviews. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Pixar's thought of it all. Yeah. What else? Kirk Cousins also released, and Ben, I don't know, I assume you're all over this because this is mostly on Twitter, but as everybody was screaming, hey, it's Kyler, it's Kyler, it's Kyler, it's going to be either yesterday or today, it's going to be soon. There's a handful of reporters that are saying, don't completely count out Cousins if Kyler goes somewhere else. Do you buy that or not? Do you believe that plan B or C would be, we didn't get our guy, so we got to run it back with J.J. McCarthy now, and let's see if we can get Cousins here? Do you think it's possible?
So they're saying if we don't get Kyler.
If we don't get Kyler, that Kirk could theoretically be plan B or C or D.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go.
Yeah, theoretically, yes. I mean, it would cost you more money. We know that Kirk's always going for the bag. Tommy, guys, keep your legs closed.
Vegas, baby.
Your shorts are short.
They are.
They are super short. Oh, yeah. Okay. Trying to get that morning sun in there, huh? Yeah.
That's his mating call.
Clap them.
Yeah. So anyway, it's not out of the realm of possibility. It's not zero. I know that a lot of people, it'd be way more polarizing than what Kyler is, and certainly because of the money. I mean, the thing is that the reason why Kyler is so enticing is because he's so cheap. I mean, you're going to get him on a veteran minimum if possible. Now, there could be a bidding war for him, and people could increase the price because I don't understand. I don't think there's a limit on what he can make for this year. So if there is a bidding war, then you might have to bow out at some point in time. But Kirk is an option if we lose out on Kyler for sure.
All right, the news in a second. One more segment with you, Tommy, right?
Yeah.
All right, more with Ben Lieber and the rest of the Power Show Morning Show after this on The Fan.